Hey guys, and welcome to episode 1 of my stable build let's play. As you guys know, I didn't restart for quite a few experimental builds, so I decided to start over completely, and at least we got to try that last defense of ours, so I think I'm going to make use of that again with some few twists. So, let's just quickly go through all of this. Survivalist, it's the second most difficult level. Day length 18, zombies default, so they walk during the day, run at night. 24-hour cycle, 60 minutes. Loot still disabled. I don't want to respawn, otherwise it's too easy, even if you make it quite a few days. Toolbelt only. I don't play backpack because if you mined all the whole night or whatever and you lose that backpack, it's too much of a risk. Also, 24 enemies. I might bump this up depending on the lag we get. If we don't get lag, obviously I'll get it to 32 or higher. Okay, so enemy spawning on, airdrops every 7 days, cheat mode off, and airdrops on. Let's start. Also guys, you might notice that my mic is a little bit clearer or louder. A lot of people complain that they can't hear me properly, so I boosted it by 6 decibels or something. So it is a little bit crisper now when I'm talking. Also, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, the 18th of July, 7 PM GMT plus 2. So I will also be commenting the exact time for the different time zones down in the comment section, so be sure to look out for that. Okay, so finally in the game. It's already 24 minutes in game, so it actually takes a while for the world to render. I wonder if it's just for everyone like that, or if it's actually my GPU crapping out. Hopefully it's the former. I want to see how fast I can get set up. I think I'm going to record episode 1 and 2 now and upload them both at the same time. So that's going to be day 1 and 2. And then off camera I'm just going to grind away at getting boulders and resources and everything. Let's quickly just make the bedroll. And then I'm going to start streaming from from day 6 or 7. So it's going to be my very first stream, guys. I actually bought the second screen today. So while I'm playing and recording on the one screen, or playing the game rather, on the one screen, I can use the second screen to actually read your comments and then just comment back. Let's just quickly go through all of these quests so we can get our stone axe. Come on, green. Or white. Okay, so for now we're just going to keep this on us. So that if zombies come, we can actually just drop it if there's a dog or something. We're in the forest biome, so there might be wolves. We need to be careful. Need more small stones. I want to see if I can level as fast as possible. So the more zombies I kill early on, the better. Okay, one more stone. Okay, first stone axe. It's so weird not having to scrap your land claim block, because you'll need it later on with your workstations that you can pick up. I think I'm going to make the fiber hats as well, just in case we overheat. So we need more plant fibers. It's going to take super long to cut down these big trees, but it gives the most wood at the end of the day. Sure, I can run around for all these smaller wooden trees, these dried out trees. But I think we still get... Oh, this is a dry one. I want to say we get seeds with this one. So I can start planting my own trees early on. Just want to see if I get a bonus or not. Nope, no bonus, no seeds. So I can just as well run around and chop down these. 3 wood. It's actually the same if you go for a big one or a smaller one. For these smaller ones you have to run around, and for the bigger one you can just stand still and get the same amount of wood. At least we're finding quite a few feathers early on. This is going to help us tremendously. We just put these on. Take this one off, replace that, and scrap. I love these shortcut keys. Also, I want to remember that as soon as I get my fire axe, I'll need to start destroying the bird's nest so I don't run over to an empty one. I actually want to see if I can build in the plains. I actually want to build in the desert again, since it's so easy to dig through all the sand. But, I mean, look how hot it is over there. We struggled so much in the previous series because it was hot all the time. We had minus 10 shirt and minus 10 pants on, and we still overheated. We actually had to take off our mining helmet, so the only source of light, just to be able to cool down. And even then sometimes you overeat. Still have to get used to the fact that they nerfed stamina so much. You now actually get far less done than you used to get done. Ooh, bird's nest. Quite a few over here. Come on. Ah. Eggs. Well, at least the eggs will give us some bacon and eggs when we get meat later on, so I'll try and hold on to them. Also, I'll need to start using the drop chests again, since I don't want to lose any of my materials now. If I drop the eggs now, I might need them later on. Let's just make the bow in case I come across a dog. And then arrows, 17, not bad. Ooh, did I just use up all my stone? Almost. Oh damn, I scrapped it. I thought I repaired it. That was bad. Okay, so let's just start sorting out the inventory a bit. Get everything where we need them. Okay, and keep hitting this tree. I also want to get a few of these boulders, or at least one of these boulders, so that I can start making more arrows. Craft wood frames. We get 5 skill points from completing these quests, so I want to get my toolsmithing up that way. Oh, craft a wood frame. Okay, at least let's just make. We have three more. So the one we'll place an upgrade, and the rest we can use to stack up if a dog or something sees us. Damn, the only bad thing about my mic being boosted is you'll be able to hear the cars in the background a lot clearer now. Usually I'm always worried about that and you couldn't actually hear them. Because I'll need to take down any deer or any wildlife I come across, even perhaps the wolves. And I'm just worrying because this is survivor difficulty, survivalist, so everything's tougher, even the animals. Craft 3. Oh, it was 3. My 42-inch screen is a little bit out of view. The right side is cut off a little bit, so I can't always read exactly what's standing there. At least I more or less know what everything falls under, so I don't have to type in every time I want to search for something. See, I keep coming back to the empty one. That's why I love destroying them when I'm playing on loot respawn off. And skill points. Now I'll be able to make a 50 quality stone axe. How close is this trader? It's usually a nice thing to build right next to it. So right there, very close. Let's just take this last level of stone. Also, first before we do that, we get our toolsmithing up. And we make another stone axe. As soon as I have the money, I'll have to get myself a new CPU, new motherboard, and new headphones. Because even now, mostly I lay down on my back, on my bed, and record these, so it's nice and comfortable for me. But the cord bends a little bit, so I think that has damaged the headset a bit. Okay, do we have feathers? Yes. Let's just make quite a few more arrows. I just have a feeling we're going to come across a wandering horde or two. And keep our eyes open for bird's nests. For some reason I have trouble seeing them in the forest area, so I might not be able to get any more feathers. I just hope my eyes pick up the nests. Also, we are about to leave the safety zone that you spawn in the beginning. So we just need to keep our eyes open for zombies and wolves. The nice thing about these dried out small trees is that you can get them while you're running. So as I'm running to the trader, I can just chop away. Just have to look up every now and then so I don't run into a dog. I always have the worst of luck when it comes to the wildlife. Also, I'll need to keep an eye on my stamina so I don't run out of stamina, and then when I need to run, I'm screwed. So, okay, broken again. It's actually better to make it from... Wait, I made a 50, yeah. Remember that I forgot about this one. Alright, let's first get to the trader instead of chopping all these trees in the area. Also, might be a good thing to load the bow actually. See, for some reason my eyes tell me there's a nest here. The nests just blend in this area. That's why I love the desert biome also. You can actually see the nest properly. Ooh, is this a mine? Cool, a cave. Not one of those POI mines, it's actually a cave. Just have to mark this on the map so I remember it's here. And night vision goggles. Awesome. Now I can actually see in the dark. Now this is lucky. Ooh, stag. Where is it there? Come on, hit. My bow's not doing enough damage. Ooh, 2 birds' nests. Just caught it in the corner of my eye. Still, I want to actually mark this on the map, so don't forget it's over here. This might also be a nice place to build, in the pit over here. But then again, I don't want to be mining around my base. And there's a zombie. So map. Well, it's clear as day on the map, but I still just want to put this over here so I don't forget. Okay, where did that zombie go? Oh, over there. Okay, so for now, let's just stay away from any zombies. I know I said I want to level, but there's always time for that later. We need to get to the trader first to actually see what's there. Perhaps he has something awesome for us. Okay, so quite a few zombies in between us and the trader. Is that a wandering... No, it's only 2 zombies. Almost looked like a wandering horde with both of them moving in the same direction. Also guys, from the start I want to keep all the paper I find on me, or rather put that away in chests, because as you know, the turrets the shotgun turrets use shotgun ammo. So I'll definitely need that later on. Ooh, snow biome. But as those of you that have seen a lot of my videos know, I prefer building in the lowest points, because in the top they can actually dig into the hill and dig underneath your base. But if you dig on the lowest point, there's no way of that happening. I just hope my eyes will be able to spot the wildlife very early, because I do not want to run into a wolf. From a distance I'll be able to snipe them. Ooh. Oh, that's the trader. For a moment I thought it was another POI. I've noticed that I'm better at free aiming like this than actually zooming in. For some reason when you zoom in it's hard to actually tell where you're aiming because there's no cursor. Come on, come on. Yes, awesome. Feathers. Okay, so the first night we're going to do as we did in the previous series and just build a overhang on one of these trees and then keep exploring. That was weird. For a moment there I hit the tree, or did I hit something behind it? It looked like I hit the tree, it dinged and I can still hit it. But that means that tree, I hit next to it but then drag it over so it does damage to the tree. So that means we won't be able to build here or here. Damn. Hopefully this tree is far enough away. No, it is not. The further away it gets, the least plausible or feasible it is. For example, that's a nice big tree, but it's too far away from the trader. Oh, stag. Did not notice it. Okay, this one might do. Let's just see if there's any thick trees on this. Yeah, that one will do. Wait. No, I thought it was a nest. Also guys, as I mentioned before, if you guys are interested in doing a multiplayer with me, I'll just look into the files and turn this one into multiplayer and then share with you the password. So if you're interested in playing with me while I'm streaming or whatever like that, just let me know. I think it'll work out better when I'm streaming because then I can actually talk to you guys. The ones I'll actually allow on the server are the ones that commented most of my videos, and then if you haven't commented a lot and I get to know you, then you can also join. But I'm not going to let strangers join because otherwise I get grieved. It's the worst feeling when you trust someone and they destroy your base. Okay, so this tree will do. Frames on me. We need more frames. Let's make 10 more. Okay, and go check out this trader. Is there one over here as well? Nope. But there are two over here, so... 3. Awesome. If only all of them actually had feathers in them. Entrance over here. So we're actually going to be building in the back. Let's see which of the workstations they have. And what's this? Blueberries. Awesome. What's the point of actually using fertilizer over here if you can't place anything? Forge destroyed. Damn. Would have been nice if we could use this forge at the beginning. Nothing of importance back here. But where's the other? Is there only 2 workstations in this trader? Could have sworn there were more. I know that some traders have less. Also, let's see, does this have a insulation? No, so we can wear this. All of these workstations are broken down. It would have been really nice if we could use the workbench downstairs to combine some tools. And nothing on top. This guy is living a poor man's life. Here a zombie dropping off somewhere. Okay, so we were just here. There's nothing in his house. Well, there is no house. Let's just see what he has to offer. We have nothing to sell at the moment, but he might have some interesting things.
Asshole. You better not bring any diseases into my store.
Oh, shotgun. We need to save up on shotgun parts and our paper. Wooden roofing, we can actually scavenge all of these. If I had the cash, I'd actually buy this one. Mini bikes so early on. Okay, then nothing else. Do they have insulin? What did I say? Insulin? Insulation. Negative insulation clothing. Blade traps? It's the first time I'm actually seeing traps over here. Let's see, can we actually sell some of these? Or they start selling some of these. Claim block, do not want to sell. This isn't worth much. So let's just do that. Pistol, we can sell. So I actually need to get as much wood as I can, make some half blocks and sell it, and then start buying rebar frames and stuff. The sooner we are able to use reinforced concrete, the better. Also, we need the wire tool. And then what weapons do they have? It would be nice to get ourselves a spike club. So we actually have a lot of scavenging and stuff to do. For a moment there, I wanted to say the amount of noise they were making, it actually sounded like a horde. I've actually noticed that some of my shots, I actually zoom in and I hit them straight in the head. Okay, now I wonder if I actually missed a wandering horde or not. Because I actually want those. To all the new players watching, this is actually how easy it is to survive the first day. Just complete all your missions, go to the trader and then build up next to a tree and you're set. In the beginning you shouldn't get too many zombies, so you should be able to survive quite nicely. Okay, let's just quickly make this house over here so we can get the rest set up. Times 3 damage. A guy was actually saying to me, I didn't even know this, they bumped up the damage that you do. If they're stunned, you can do up to 5 times damage to the zombies. Come on, don't fall off and start placing. I actually wanted to make this one over here. Oops. As long as I'm not breaking anything, I'm happy with the results. Let's make a few more frames. You know, I think I am going to place this one here. Let's just do that before we take these away. Should probably start upgrading the ones closest to the tree and the pillar. Otherwise everything will come crashing down. Also, 1, 2, 3 ladders. I actually considered putting off the sun shafts, but this actually looks very pretty. It actually adds to the feeling of the game, so I'm not going to take that away. And then just for safety, a hatch. So we put our sleeping bag up here. We put the hatch down here. And we're safe. There's no way zombies can reach us up here now. Even if they take out the pillar, the tree should hold most of these up. Not all, but most. Because I mean, this side of the tree holds a few, this side holds a few, and that side holds a few. So even with the pillar gone, this should stay up. So we're out of reach for zombies, and then let's quickly make a drop chest so we can make some space. I don't get how people complain sometimes that they can't survive or they die very fast. I know you're new to the game, but it's actually very easy to survive. I mean, look, I'm playing on Survivalist difficulty and I'm still alive. I know that I've been playing for a while, but still. And guys, I'm not trying to brag, seriously, I'm just trying to help and give advice. So if you could follow my example and survive, that would be awesome. Let's just take a few plant fibers, make a new stone axe. Sure, you can repair this one, but the quality then goes down. And make 28 more arrows. Awesome. So now this one we can scrap, this one we can put down here. This we're going to keep on us for if we find a town and we need to see... Oh well, we have our night vision, so we don't even need the torch. So let's put away the torch for now. In the beginning I wasn't very fond of the torch, of the night vision goggles, because it's so grey or so bluish. But it's rather that than not being able to see at all, or using the torch and attracting zombies. I hope I level up fast, because then I can actually put some in weapon smithing as well. Come on. I'm going to try and miss as little as possible to save up on ammo. Also I want to down them with my arrow and then take them apart with my melee. Wait, where's that body? We just killed him. What I want to do... Oh, this might take a while. I need a bone shiv to be able to harvest meat. Finally. Come on, bone, bone, bone. No bone. That sucks. That really sucks. Usually you get bones. Okay, keep my eyes open for nests. The chrysanthemum, we have enough so we can plant those. We don't actually need to pick up all the time. I want to make some paint, and we're going to... For a moment I wanted to say we can make some redwood floors, but you can't do that anymore in Alpha 16. Now just make wood and you paint it. So let's go exploring a bit and see if we can find something. It's not a train smash if we can't, but we definitely need a POI to actually hold up in for the horde. So if we can find a POI, it's better. So guys, if you have trouble aiming, just do what I just did. Crouch down and it gives you a bigger corsair to actually use. Because if you stand, you zoom in, you can't see the cursor, but if you bend down, you see it. Sometimes I do too much for the drop, because there is a slight arrow drop in the game. Ooh, for a moment there I thought he was dead. Oh yes, there's a town. Awesome. There actually seems to be a desert town. So we'll just run in that direction, but I want to take the road. Okay, what road? So we'll just run over the grass then. It's like they want the wolves to get me. Also, I got a point, or I leveled up, I think. So, yep, we have skill points over here. I want to get these 3 up, but I also want to get my science up as soon as possible. And what else is there? Sexual Tyrannosaurus for stamina. There are so many essential skills that you can get now that it's sometimes extremely difficult to decide which ones you want to get. Come on. If we can find a cool POI, we can actually start building over there immediately. We don't even need that house by the trader. The thing we did by the trader is usually just for if you can't find a POI and you need a safe place. Man, I hate the sway on these zombies. Sometimes they sway just a little bit too much. Or they dodge just as you shoot your arrow. I hate it when that happens. It's a waste of ammo. Okay, so the town's over there. What's this then? Hello, stripper. You came out of nowhere. Rather, I didn't see you. Uh-oh. That almost sounded like a pack, a few wolves barking or something. But it seems I was wrong because I don't see anything. Okay, let's see if we can see any wolves. I definitely heard something. It startled me. Is that a wolf over there? Let's just take a look. It's either a dire wolf or a stag. Or a bear, because it's rather big. Okay, so there's no wolf. I imagined it. Unless my eyes is just not picking up the movement. God, I hope I'm right. Ooh. Her body turned into gore, so let's hope we get a bone from this. And nothing. That's weird. Usually you get stuff from that. Okay, so we have cash that we can sell at the trader now. But there's a building over here. I know I saw something over here, a roof sticking out. Yep, I was right. Okay, so this is a forge house. Let's see if it has a forge. It would be awesome if this could be our Day 7 horde house. Or rather, just a forge house. Do not want to use this as a horde house because I'll pick through this place. Okay, first we make a new bow. 50 quality one. This one we can scrap. Also, now we have our night vision, so we'll be able to see the zombies without them seeing us inside. Oh, destroyed forge. So after this I'm going to move on from here. Come on, come after me. Every time I see the hunted sign, I hope that it goes away after I kill one. Another zombie somewhere. Let's just first walk through this place and see if there's any more zombies. Because there's something upstairs. Let's hope she doesn't see us, but I think they do see us because it's still light out. It's not that dark. Stop moving. Well, for this one it might be a little bit too dark. She's not attacking me when I'm attacking her. Oh, come on, this bullshit. Whoa, all my arrows are missing her. Okay, let's see. Any more in here? Don't seem to be. But I hear other stuff. So what's that? Fat guy outside. But I could have sworn I heard the breathing of one just now. Let's go down and see if something respawned behind us. Okay, how do we get inside? Just quickly take these out. Ooh, pistol. Awesome. Come on, I'm over here. And dead. So that seems to be the zombies in the area. I think they still have fatso on the other side. Just quickly loot up this place, and I think then we go back to the trader because we're too far away from the town. And I'm just missing him. I'm not going to waste my ammo. I can remember the one experimental, there was actually a hand sticking out of the closet, one of these cupboards, and they say apparently that's a zombie hiding in the cupboard. So sometimes if you see a hand like that and all of a sudden you're being hit from behind, it means they actually woke up and they just spawned behind you. I still feel they should actually crawl out of the cupboard, but whatever. Yep, it's definitely not enough time to go to the town, or maybe there is, but then you need to clear out a building when you get there, and that we don't have time for. Paper we need, even though it's just one. Still need to get the fridge, I think. Yep, okay, so what's upstairs? Bone, 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 give me a bone. Yes, awesome. Finally a bone shiv. Also guys, the reason I'm only starting streaming from from day 6 or 7 is because at the moment there's nothing to do at night. So as soon as I get to that stage, there should be a little bit to do at night, and then at least we'll be able to chat and do stuff while we wait the nights over. Because at the moment it's just going to be boring standing there waiting the night over and then nothing happens. Okay, so back to the base. Okay, so I want to kill as many zombies as I can. We just need to keep an ear open for wolves. It would suck to die this early on from a wolf. Just now run with a bow instead of the stone axe, because I need to focus on getting home. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this is the area that the noise came from, the wolf noise. So I definitely need to stay alert. Yep, I was right. Let's just do this quickly. Guys, remember, if you seem to get stuck in the menu or something, it might be because you're actually still zooming in. Okay, got him that time. Is he coming towards me? Yes. Well, kind of. I think he just goes the general direction he thinks the person is. Come on, now go away. Come here, come here, come here. Need your meat. Also want to get to our safe spot before 10. So stop turning in circles, damn. That's annoying. I really hate when they're turning in circles like that because it looks like there's a pattern but there is none. So you just waste arrows like this that I'm doing now and you can't shoot the damn thing. Yes, come on, come here, come here, come here. Finally! It's almost 10, we have to hurry. Bone shiv, forgot to make one. Recipes, shiv, craft. Scrap, scrap, throw, throw. Come on, come on, come on, it's getting dark. I knew I heard a wolf over here somewhere, but I just couldn't see it moving in the grass. So at least I know my ears are working right. For now I'm just going to ignore any zombies and keep running because we need to get to the safe spot. Okay, and safe. Let's just quickly dump everything. Yep, we can dump all of this. Do we have stone? Only 4. To take apart a few of these boulders.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
You traitor. Oh no, that was a bad joke. Put this away. Put that away. We can actually make a campfire up here. We just need more stone. I think we can eat this already. Just see. 59. Actually doing bad on food. Damn. At least we have a ton of water. And we still have blueberries. Gives us fullness and hydration. So I think the next 6 is going to come from here. We can put these away. Damn, I wasted way too much. Too many of my arrows on that one wolf. Should have actually gone down and faced it. Wait, it gives 2. 97. 98. I could have sworn it went up 2 just now. It seems it's like 1.5. Okay, so the rest of the night. See, it's nice and clear now with the night vision goggles. The rest of the night, I'm just going to cut down a few of these trees in the area and try and stay undetected so I can cut down as many as I can. And then in the morning we'll go over to the town and see if there's anything interesting over there. Like I said, guys, I'm going to do episode 1 and 2, and then I'm going to do a little bit of grinding off camera to prepare for the ward. So that's going to be cutting down trees and stuff. And then we'll do the live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT plus 2. But like I mentioned before, I'll post the exact times for the different time zones down below. So, if you guys like this video, please leave a like and share with your friends. If you have any comments or feedback on this game, or if you see I did something wrong, have tips for me, leave that down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time.